Tourism is one of Uganda's biggest earners of foreign exchange, but rampant wildlife crime threatens this national nature resource. Nelson Guma, the chief warden of the Bwindi-Mgahinga conservation area, noted that with the various restrictions that came with the COVID-19 pandemic, their wildlife conservation efforts were greatly affected. As such, many cases of wildlife crimes, including trafficking of animals across the borders, increased. He warned that if the coordinated efforts do not resume as soon as possible, the region will lose a lot of wildlife conservation priorities.
The wildlife crime that span borders have been there, and there have been efforts to curb these crimes. The challenge we have got lately is because of COVID. Because when everything came to a standstill, you cannot cross to another country. So we could not now conduct what we call coordinated patrols. If I'm doing patrol on Ugandan side, then I'll talk to my counterparts, plan together with them. When I'm doing patrols, they're also doing patrols, so we keep in touch.
Guma added that they are trying to use various agencies to ensure that wildlife crime is reduced, though they are still limited by some regional regulations.
Security agencies, authorities at the border, the customs and the immigration, all that we're working together with them to ensure that we curb this vice. The contraband goods that go across the borders, those ones, there is enforcement to make sure that they don't come through.
He noted that despite the present challenges in the wildlife conservation, the Uganda Wildlife Authority has recorded success in the conservation of the endangered but hugely popular mountain gorillas, with a slow but steady increase in the numbers. The mountain gorilla census results released in December 2019 indicate an increase from 400 to at least 459 individuals in the Bwindi-Mgahinga conservation area.
In terms of what I call a conservation status, the gorillas were critically endangered, meaning that their populations were very low. If effective conservation programs are not designed to protect them, then they would go extinct. And I want to say that we are very proud that these numbers, rose from about 200 individuals over the years.
Henry Mutabazi, the country director of the International Gorilla Conservation Program, says that the increase in mountain gorilla numbers shows how joint conservation efforts among UWA, park authorities in Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of Congo, and conservation organizations can pay off despite recurrent security threats in the region.
A community that live adjacent to the parks, and together with the Uganda Wildlife Authority, we ensure that the mountain gorillas population increase and thrive, and they live in harmony with the community, and then the community benefit from the benefits of tourism in those areas.
Uganda hosts about 60% of the global population of the rare and endangered mountain gorillas. Forestry and tourism are important contributors to Uganda's economy, with a 6% and 9% contribution to gross domestic product, respectively.